Cam, third in line for rep, something, nothing.
I've been waiting to move to this topic.
I can tell because you didn't even want to finish Dak.
Your ignorance on Dak, I was waiting for you to pivot because I'm about to take you through mental calisthenics here, Marcel.
Oh, we about to stretch my mind?
I'm about to stretch your mind a little bit.
All right,
Think about this. I'm making something out of Bill Belichick naming Cam Newton a starter because here's what fans don't realize. I'm going to let y'all into a little bit of the secret. Coaches are cockier than players.
Yeah, I
give
you
my
that.
one shot? Nah, where my one shot?
I give you that.
Coaches are cockier than players. 2013, I get traded to the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm there with Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly, phenomenal offensive mind. Genius offensive mind. 10-6, NFC East. We win it. His first year as a head coach. Chip Kelly, we balling. LaShawn McCoy, NFL rushing leader. But then by 2014, 2015, trade away LaShawn McCoy. Get rid of Deshaun Jackson. Get rid of Jeremy Maclin. Don't re-sign him because Chip Kelly thought it was him that made the Eagles good. He forgot we needed them dogs. He trading away players. I'm like, no. LaShawn, come back. Deshaun, where'd you go? Maclin, wait, we need you. Next thing you know, the Eagles are 6-9 and Chip Kelly's fired. See, my worry is that Bill Belichick is going to let his pride get in his way. Bill Belichick forgot what it's like to lose. The man has won so much, he's probably convinced himself in his head that it was him, exclusively him, that it wasn't necessarily Tom. He's probably convinced himself, Marcellus, somewhere in his mind, maybe he can win with Stidham. Maybe he can win with Hoyer. He's won with everybody else. Without Tom Brady, Bill Belichick has a 13-6 record. That's a 68% winning percentage. That's better than any other team's winning percentage without Tom Brady, 13-6. So Bill Belichick is probably saying, you know what? I don't really need Cam. We can win without him.
Strong, boy. Strong right there. You talk about coaches' egos, I have to go there with you. Actually, they're an aggregate of all the egos in the room. Like, add all the egos up, coaches trump that. That's how they roll. That said, because he intended for this to be something, it's nothing. Because you knew it was coming. The Patriot way already tells you stuff like this is going to happen. Get drafted for the Patriots, guess what your number going to be? No matter what position. Number 50. Like, first round pick, you're number 50. 51, 52.
That's so true.
That's what they do. So because your intent is disingenuous, we already see it coming, it's nothing. Let me tell you what Bill Belichick is going under. He's going under the spell of a philosophy, of a culture that produces. Now, it's not so much that, I could just put anybody out there. I could put someone who buys in to my philosophy out there. So when you look at a Brian Hoyer who's on his third merry-go-round as a New England Patriot, or Jarrett Stidham who has at least been there 1 year, you say familiarity. You say, okay, this is a guy that understands at least what I want. Can they live up to my expectations in terms of performance? Probably not. But in terms of enforcing the Patriot way, what Tom Brady did from day one and then turned into a GOAT, I'm going to give these guys this opportunity. But Cam Newton is sitting there third string. Like, I sat there before. The only time I've ever been a second stringer. I remember I switched high schools, got illegally recruited. Yeah, y'all try to say something now. It's too late. It's statute of limitation. They illegally recruited me from one high school to the other one, the head coach and the position coach. And then when I get there, I'm talking to him all the time on the phone. Yeah, no call, waiting, all that. Yeah. Talking to coach. Get there, guess whose name is second on the depth chart? My name. Because they had to go out there with the charade of, you know what? Anybody off the streets just can't leap the line, just get to the front of the line. So Bill Belichick right now is just trying to enforce the culture by just whispering to Cam Newton, can't skip to the front of the line.
I'm going to tell you something, Marcellus, that I don't think you nor the rest of the world have thought of, because I sure as heck didn't think of it. Remember, we play checkers. Bill Belichick plays chess.
Okay.
What if there's a chance that Bill Belichick signed Cam Newton to this measly little contract just to keep any other team from signing him? Who's in the Patriots division?
Buffalo.
He
ain't going there. Miami.
But who does Miami have as a head coach? Brian Flores with the Patriots. Who do they have as a starting quarterback? Tua, who has a bum hip. Or Ivy League, who everybody knows, maybe he ain't all that. What if there's a chance that Belichick said, you know what? Cam ain't costing me nothing, costing me $1 million. I can write that check myself. I'm going to sign Cam so that no other team can get him. Remember, of quarterbacks that have 2 or more starts against Belichick, Cam Newton, one of only 2 quarterbacks to be undefeated against the Patriots. So Belichick knows better than anybody how good Cam is. What if? It's crazy.
It is
But
crazy.
just what if Belichick signed Cam, not because he needs him, but because he don't want you to have him?
Damn, that's a minute 27 I ain't getting back. Look, I can go with you and be Belichickian as you want to be.
It's possible, bro.
They were too cash-strapped to even do that. Like, that's in part why Cam only got $1 million plus incentives, because we ain't got the money for you, Cam, in the first place. There's a reason Cam Newton made the lap of every single team, and Belichick finally said, look, if y'all ain't going to really do it, I'll dust him off and get him right and hope that he stays healthy. I just can't go with that theory. I'm going with the theory that I actually had to live through. The theory of where a coach is like, just play the game with me because I'm playing the game too, but you understand what I'm really trying to say to you. You got to understand what this culture means to Tom Brady and his 20 years of success, and now handing that baton over to the next quarterback.
I'm out with you, Marcellus, when you say it's just the Patriot way. I used to be with you just 2 weeks ago, but the Patriot way is making Cam Newton the second teamer. Still get your burn. Making Cam Newton a third teamer, that's just the ridiculous way. That, to me, that's no longer the Patriot way. I think Belichick is genuinely looking at it like, what do we have to lose? We only paying him $1 million. Is Cam really all that? Like, I used to be with you, bro.
Come with me.
I think Belichick he might be in his own way.
You think that's excessively petty?
Yes.
How about taking away Tom Brady's parking pass after he wins 3 Super Bowls? You think that's petty? I think that's excessively petty, right?
True.
How about this? Tom Brady, take a pay cut so Wes Welker could re-sign with the money you gave us. Oh, we're not going to re-sign Wes Welker, and we're going to give you that money back. Is that excessively petty?
It is.
Well, that's the Patriot way,
all of that led to what? A Wes Welker departure and a Tom Brady departure. My point being,
10 years later?
Sure. But my point being, I don't think Belichick is actually saying, Cam, you are the guy. I don't think he is anymore, bro. I'm genuinely no longer convinced. I'm no longer convinced.
I'm going to leave you with a fun fact because I want us to have some good energy right here. You know who recruited me to go to Columbia University?
Who that?
One Chip Kelly.